Boston.
Oh, okay.
September 25th, the new Fox Tuesday kicks off with New Girl's new season. Then welcome Ben and Kate.
Stay away from my sister before you find out what 6 years of Krav Maga feels like. Well, like year and a half plus like 4 years on and off I was traveling.
Followed by another all-new New Girl.
What am I looking at here?
Pure, unadulterated friendship.
And the Mindy Project.
Can't believe you're tattling.
Tattling is when a little girl does it, okay? When a hot woman does it, it's called whistleblowing.
The new Fox Tuesday, premieres September 25th on Fox.
You're listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV Network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith Johnson.
The AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AFTERBUZZ TV's Basketball Wives LA After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AFTERBUZZ TV's Basketball Wives LA After Show.
Yeah. Ow, ow. Hello. Welcome, everyone, to the Basketball Wives LA season premiere after show. It's so exciting that you guys have joined us today. I'm Lauren Turner, your host, with my beautiful co-host. Bing is for doing. They're about to do it big. These Basketball Wives have done it big. What
really
is your
big.
name? What are your names?
I am Spicy Mari, going to bring you that heat in and out of the sheets on this episode, joined with
Jahminah Harris, and I don't have a catchy phrase, but I'm here to give you all the juice.
Yes, you have some good juice. That
lots and lots of
you're
juices.
a big fan of Basketball Wives.
Yes.
So, first off, this episode was definitely not as full of drama as I'm sure the rest of the season will be. It was kind of more of a catch-up type of episode for us. What did you guys think of, I guess, Draya kind of taking over that anchor role of being the girl that's kind of the center? She's the breakout star, since last season. So what did you guys think about that?
I thought that it was really good to see her, bring someone else on that was pretty much doing the same thing that she's doing. And then she mentioned her being the non-wife of the show. And I think that's kind of cool that we have this character in the show that is, I guess the rebel or someone that's not necessarily, in the cookie cutter position. So it's kind of cool to see her be able to bring her team on. So that's cool.
Yeah, and the reason why she's kind of that girl is because Jackie has lost the trust of every single girl. So now she's not the one that's like in charge anymore. There's always drama surrounding Jackie. So, and I guess this episode was really no different. There was just no yelling and screaming.
Not yet.
That's called going to anger management.
So with Jackie, really the most drama happened at the end of the episode when, Malaysia, who is one of my favorite girls, like it's not characters.
She's
but
everybody's
yeah,
favorite.
because she's just a little more monotone. She's not so crazy like the other girls. But she met with Jackie and basically explained to her like she wants to give her another chance in the group. And I swear Jackie is bipolar. As much as I want to love her, like she goes from one personality to another in a second. So what did you guys think of that meeting between Jackie and Malaysia?
I felt like, I'm always going to play the devil's advocate and not to be negative, but I just felt like, we already know it's staged. We already know that it's set up. They have to sit down somewhere and eat and discuss, just like on every reality show, whatever the issue was that they had in the past that they want to work out. Mm-hmm. How authentic I feel like Jackie's opening up to Malaysia was, I'm not quite sure. I think that she just feels ostracized. She wants her power back. and she wants to be accepted. Nobody wants to be the bald-headed stepchild. And so, of course, she's going to act as if it's something that's internally going on with her and that it's a battle and a struggle and that she's working on it. And the fact that we got to see her on the side telling her friend Sunday that she thinks that the girl should be lining up and bowing down to her.
And getting on their knees.
Yeah, and then in the next sentence, she's like, I'm forgiving. I would like to work it out with the ladies. There's a difference between actually really authentically wanting to have friendships with people and just wanting to be liked. And I don't think that she really wants friendships.
I feel like she is just a manipulative person. And unfortunately, when you're manipulative like that, you're going to say what you think everyone wants to hear in order to maintain that power. But I feel like maybe the girls are realizing that, it's not going to be so easy this time for Jackie to just get right back in with them. And so that's kind of where we left off at the end of the episode was, will these girls take Jackie back? She walks into this dinner and nobody knew she was coming except for Malaysia, which I think was kind of wrong on Malaysia's part. There was no warning.
Well, did you see how dramatic it was?
Yeah.
Like, we already knew that that's inappropriate, one, for you to come to a dinner uninvited and not bring anything. Not a bottle, not any wine. Like, just you have to just yourself. Like, hey, ladies. Like, one of the golden rules in my maturity that I've learned is that you should always come to a house and don't come empty-handed. And so that was like rule breaker number one. She at least should have brought some bread or something. And then not only was she not invited, but she knew that people were looking at her crazy. She didn't try to break the ice and say, hey, you guys, okay, the reason that I'm here is X, Y, and Z. So I don't know if her and Malaysia had it set up where she was going to do the toast announcement of Jackie, but I just felt like it was inappropriate altogether and uncomfortable for everyone. Because when you're in your girl time and you're having a good time and your drinks and food, are flowing, and then a party pooper pops up. That's the worst thing that could happen at a party.
That is the worst. And then it's just like that awkward silence, like, all right, so what do we do now?
Right. Now we can't talk freely because we were talking about your ass.
Right.
Now we got to hold our tongue because we don't like you and, watch what we're saying and still not know what the hell you're doing here.
So is it Malaysia's fault for that happening? Like for Jackie coming and Malaysia taking it upon herself to invite Jackie to a dinner affair that the other girls had no idea she was.
It wasn't at her house.
Right.
So she, one, had no right. And two, she should have forewarned the girls, hey, do you guys mind? Just out of just being polite. Right. And then if they would have opted out, they at least give them the choice. Because what if they really don't want to see her and don't want to hear what she has to say?
Exactly. You super fans out there, we want to know what you have to say about this. It's really, really easy. Just go to our iTunes, leave us comments. We love the comments. I mean, this is the first episode of what I know is going to be an insane, insane season. So we want to hear what you have to say too. You guys are the super fans just like us. So get on iTunes, rate us, comment, all that good stuff. Okay, so Jackie Drama.
Jackie Drama.
Jackie Drama. That's her new nickname.
That is Jackie Drama.
Gloria and Laura, the beautiful sisters that
the Govan girls.
Seem quite estranged.
They are estranged from each other. I mean, they hadn't talked in like 6 months to a year, all because that Laura, she wanted to stay away from that situation. I think it was in the last season where she had mentioned, I didn't want to be around you because I didn't want to be a part of that situation where you and Matt. And how could you not want to be a part of your own sister's life?
Yeah, I don't get that.
Just because of your relationship with your boyfriend or fiance or whatever they are. So
yeah, I don't really get that. I don't, maybe because Gloria has broken up with Matt like 5 times already, that it's kind of like Laura's probably just like,
hey, okay.
It happens. It
Friends,
happens.
family, everybody has drama. Just because whatever your person that you care about, whatever's going on in their relationship, you take them just as is, drama every single time. Lauren, I think that you've been through some breakups with me and you're just like, oh gosh, she's going to take them back. I'm not even listening to her this time. It's the same thing. I consider you a sister. It's the same thing with Gloria and Laura. Just because you don't like the situation that your sister's in, for you to say you just don't want to be a part of it and cut yourself off of it, that's some Hollywood stuff right there.
It is. I think there's a lot more layers to it, though. I don't think it's just the boy or husband, whatever is going on. Like I don't, yeah, like baby daddy,
Yeah.
whatever. Like I don't know if it's just that. Their personalities don't seem to be very similar, actually.
Well, she says
Spicy,
she doesn't
you
like dominating
interviewed-
people.
You interviewed, was it Gloria that you interviewed?
Gloria, sweetheart.
Yeah. And so did she say anything about her sister?
She did say that they had been in touch. But that she kept it very just general. She didn't really dive into it because we were she said her sister was in a relationship and that she's doing well and that they recently talked, but she didn't really get too much into it. She didn't go in depth. But she is a sweetie pie. So when I'm watching the show and I'm listening to you guys talk about Laura's personality, you compared it more to Jackie.
Yeah.
Well, that wouldn't, from my interaction with Gloria, just from the interview that we did here at AfterBuzz, that wouldn't match. That wouldn't mesh.
Right.
Because sweet people, it's hard to get along with crazy, strong, dominant,
super aggressive, like
maybe
just,
rude sometimes personalities. And Gloria is really, really sweet, and she's trying to do something with her life right now. She's got a cookbook going on. She's doing charity events. She's raising some beautiful sons.
Yeah.
She's got a lot going on.
I mean, speaking of that, of Gloria kind of being the entrepreneur, one thing I will say, I'm always about finding the positive in these women. And I think that it's amazing, that Gloria has her cookbook, Draya has her swim line, Malaysia has her jewelry line. Jahminah, we were talking about that a little bit while we were watching the show, just kind of seeing how the girls have evolved and taken advantage of not only their, I guess, success when it comes to hooking up with whoever they hooked up with, but also their success with the show. I mean, do you have any insight on that?
Yeah, I think that all the women, they're entrepreneurs. And Jackie had mentioned that they're jealous of her. So I'd like to see
the audacity of this old lady.
I'd like to see her mention that. I think she's probably going to bring it up in this upcoming season, like in the recent episode.
Yeah, she's one of those people that, I could definitely see being like, I made you, one of those people. Right. Why? Because you went with Draya to look at fabric. So now
downtown LA.
So now in the fashion district, so now it's like, now you made her. I don't know about that.
I hate to bring up the Basketball Wives Miami, but I'm sorry. I see a lot of similarities in Tammy and Jackie.
Yes,
and I don't know if they get compared often, but I'm going to compare them now. Because Tammy's doing the same thing over there, trying to manage people's careers and stuff and trying to get credit for it. Right. I feel like Jackie's very similar in that. She wants to be able to say that she helped you with this and that she created you. And I can see her throwing it back in people's faces later.
Definitely. And I mean, the thing about Jackie is, she's worried about everyone else. But even in the beginning of the episode, we see she's having issues. Her daughter doesn't want to come home.
Right.
Like, that's something that she should probably be worrying about, not who she made and like everyone else and what they're doing. Her daughter is so beautiful and just so intelligent. So I do give Jackie credit for that because her daughter is way beyond her years and she's doing all this charity work and just amazing. So they definitely raised a beautiful girl. But that's interesting that her daughter said she doesn't want to come back home. I don't know.
So
do you think I hope they do touch on that a little bit more throughout the season.
Yeah, they will. Controlling mothers are always juicy. Those make for great stories.
Controlling mother. I don't know. Jackie is... I don't know. She said some things this episode, like we were saying about her telling everyone to get on their knees and apologize to her. But then when she tells Malaysia, like, she puts aside her pride and she's telling Malaysia, like, oh, I know I was at fault and things like that. I don't know.
She doesn't own up to anything.
Right.
And she doesn't do it gracefully. I mean, when she was on the reunion, they were talking about her. You know what? I don't think John Sally did a good job with hosting that because a lot of the times he would have all the girls talking about her and not giving Jackie a chance to speak up for herself. And when
maybe that was because Jackie never let anyone else speak
throughout the entire season.
Yeah. Right. She even did it to her friend Sunday. Her friend Sunday kept trying to, give her opinion, and she kept cutting her off.
Exactly. So, I mean, I don't know. I think John Sally did okay.
He did a good job, but I did see, like, if you watch the reunion, like she hardly had anything to say because he kept cutting her off and letting the other girls talk. So I think that was kind of sad to see. I mean, she has a voice and it's a pretty loud one.
But when you've been hearing it all season, you got to give the girls a platform to talk. So maybe he was just trying to facilitate that conversation.
Yeah.
Agreed. Now, there is a new girl in the mix, and her name is Brooke.
And this is the new girl that Draya is introducing us to.
Yeah. We talked a little bit about her. She's kind of like another Draya in the sense that she's never married a basketball player, but she's dating one now.
She calls herself a video vixen.
She's done all those urban magazines and the booty stuff and all that. I mean, she's a beautiful, beautiful woman, in my opinion. But I mean, of course, we're going to have to get to know her a little bit better. So far, it looks like, of course, this is how it always works in the first episode. Everyone gets along and everyone's just like, oh, you know, I think she would be great. Oh, look at her. She's so pretty. But then, you know, by the second episode, they're throwing bottles at each other.
She already started off saying that, one, I wonder if these girls Googled me.
Yeah.
And then if they poisoned me. And I'm just wondering, like, wait, you haven't even met them yet. So either you're going based off of maybe the show if you watched it last season.
Probably. Yeah.
Because you're already putting that energy out there,
Yeah.
though. You're already asking for drama when you say things like that.
Yeah, agreed.
Especially when she said that I can take any man I want. Did you guys see that?
Yeah, that's a preview.
These are all like
to another episode.
These are all like little foreshadows of her personality. Now, I never said she had a great personality because even you mentioned Jahminah, like when we were watching that, she just seems very full of herself.
She is.
And hopefully, you know, we find out that she isn't. But so far, it seems like she's very, very into herself.
Well, she seems sweet with Draya. They had great interaction. She got along with Gloria. Gloria and her had a little connection. And when they all got together for the launch of Draya's site, it seemed like there was some girl talk going on.
Yeah.
And she was easygoing. It didn't look like she was focusing too much on herself.
Well, not in that sense. Like, it's almost just in the confessionals, I feel like. It's not like her with the other girls interacting. She seems very sweet.
So the
around
confessionals
them.
is really where the juice comes out.
And I'm not, and honestly, it's not like I'm not saying it in too negative of a way where it's like she's just a mess or
I
anything.
think she is.
We already see her. We do see her patting herself on the back a lot.
See, what's her last name? Brooke Bailey?
Hold on, I wrote it down.
Yeah, Brooke Bailey.
I do know one thing though. She was excited to put that swimsuit on. And
Woo.
as she should, her body
She
is
looked
banging.
amazing.
We were debating whether her tatas were real or fake. We were talking about the circumference.
Yeah, so Brooke, if you're watching, please clear that up for us. Let us know if you're
and let us know on
real.
iTunes what you guys think.
Yeah, let us know what you guys think because I wasn't sure. I mean, they're huge in proportion to the rest of her small little body.
And she has a big butt too.
Yeah.
So it could be natural, could be not. I was trying to.
No, Jay, you're the fashion expert. So
see.
what do you think of the swimsuits, Mint Swim, and what do you think of Brooke wearing the swimsuits?
I think, well, Draya's whole idea was to make the swimsuits for big boobs and
Voluptuous.
big butts.
Yeah.
So I think they're amazing. I appreciate, designers who tailor to the people that actually wear their clothes.
Yes.
And
Now you felt
I
like they were on
appreciate
the skimpy side a little bit. Did you
They're
mention
very
that?
skimpy
See,
to
I felt like
me.
they weren't skimpy enough.
See, and I felt like they were perfect, except for I don't have the body for them. But I didn't think they were skimpy at all, actually. And I've seen Draya kind of Instagram the pictures of her in her bathing suits, and she's
You have to
small,
have the
but
body for
curvy.
that.
Yeah, I think that you could put. I think honestly, I'm proud of Draya because I think that she's got a good thing going with this swim line.
Definitely.
I do. Now, I know that, obviously we'll delve a little bit more into the drama and the basketball wives that we love so, so much. We're going to get into some news and gossip soon, but let's face it, we also love a good comedy. I know you do, Spicy.
Very
Spicy
much so.
loves her comedies. I mean, we all do. It's human nature. And you know what? Fox premiere Tuesday. That's coming up soon.
Yes, I can't wait.
Yeah, Fox Premiere Tuesday has a whole bucket full of comedy for you. First, New Girl. I know we all love New Girl.
Yay!
Zooey Deschanel is back for season 2. I'm so excited about that. And right off the bat, boom, she is laid off of work.
Oh, yeah.
And she
We're
lost
in a
her job.
recession.
So yeah, the first episode, we're finding out that she's going to be looking for work. And then also there's a new series that critics are calling one of the best new comedies of the year. It's called Ben and Kate, and it's about brother and sister love. So that should be interesting and funny. I actually saw the pilot for that. It's really good. And what else is on Fox Tuesday premieres? There's New Girl, there's Ben and Kate, and then there's another episode of New Girl, another brand new episode of New Girl.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's like double the roomies, double the quirkiness, double the fun.
Cool.
And finally, after that, Mindy Kaling from The Office, she has a new office, and it's called The Mindy Project, which I actually saw the pilot for that, and it's absolutely hilarious. I watched it twice. It's so good. So honestly, if anyone's out there looking for a laugh, a night of fun, look no further than Fox Premiere Tuesday. They got you covered Tuesday, September 25th at 8 p.m. So make sure you guys watch that. Make sure you guys watch that. And let's go into some news and gossip.
Sounds like we're going to be setting our TiVos. Our TiVos are going to get full.
Yes.
News and gossip.
News and gossip. So, Jahminah, do you have any news?
Yes, so Jackie Christie has her line, and New York Fashion Week, of course, is ongoing. And then last week, all the girls were walking for her amazing line. And
How'd you get them to do that?
I know. I was trying to figure out. They went from last season, doing the death at her funeral whole thing in the last episode, and then coming into the new season, and they're all walking on the runway for Fashion Week. So
Nice.
obviously they made up right before.
Of course they did. How convenient is that that they're all best friends again? For me, the girls, I like to call these girls the girls of summer because they've been all over the place since the last season. I mean, they're everywhere. I caught up with Draya recently at the Be Next Awards, which is 100 entrepreneurs. Like, they put together this thing for all of the young urban entrepreneurs that are out there, like Terrence J. And I met with her outside, and we talked about dating, and we talked about she loves men with good shoes. I don't really get that, but I did it for
I do.
Yeah, I don't really get that because I kind of don't look at the shoes, but I did it for NicoleBitchie.com, and basically Draya also talks about how dating has changed for her since she's become famous. So check it out.
For instance, like, I know you've dated, obviously. Since you've been kind of famous now, how has dating changed for you?
Guys won't talk to me.
They won't talk to you?
No, they're scared of me. No one wants to get my number anymore. Before, guys would flock to me. Hey, what's your name? What's your number? What's up? Can I take you out? Now they're very shy. And it's like, please talk to me. Like, get my number. I'm friendly. I'm nice. I'm sweet. I'm everything.
You are very nice.
They're intimidated, I guess.
So how do you get past that? Do you approach them or what?
Yeah, I kind of choose my guy here. I don't trip my guy now. So instead of him choosing me and wanting to get my number, I choose him. So I'm just like, hey, you're cute. What's up? And then I talk to him. I initiate the conversation.
Do you have a preference, like black, white?
I like black guys for the most part.
Okay.
I'll take a white guy though. He's nice.
He's cute.
What's up?
I'm slipping in.
Would you take this one?
This is a friend of mine. Her name is Tisha. 2006. Me and Tiggs were in these streets. Running with my first grill, my first Escalade. Man, this guy right here told me to get my taxes together. Yeah.
So yeah, that was like
That
a
was
lot
cute,
of fun.
Lauren.
Yeah.
I recognized your voice over there.
Yeah, it was very impromptu, obviously. We just saw her outside, and I was like, oh, Draya. But, I think she's on the right path, considering where she's come from and all the drama that she's had before. And so I think it was cute. It was a cute little interview. It's sad that she has to now go up to guys. But
Gloria doesn't have to do that. She just hosted the all-white party for Labor Day for Bikini Swimwear Club and was out there looking hot, all white, this past Labor Day. Gloria got it.
yeah, she is. She's beautiful.
Smoking.
So do you guys have any more news and gossip? Nope.
I think we're good for news and gossip.
I think we're good for news and gossip. You guys now want to go into our wonderful predictions of the next season. Coming up this season.
And now, your AFTERBUZZ TV predictions.
I'm so bad at predictions. I hate doing them.
Okay, I will start.
Okay.
Okay, so the new girl Brooke I think that she is going to be just as arrogant as you guys said. I think right now she's just confident, but the little snippets that they've given us, I think that she is going to be either obsessed with her man, obsessed with her looks, and throwing it in everybody's faces. So I think that that's going to create some drama somehow, some way. She may even have to resort to befriending Jackie in order to get some, more ammo or get somebody to have her back. I think that Gloria is going to have success with her cookbook. I like the whole Latina fusion food that she has going on. She spoke about that when she was here. So I'm really excited about this book. I might even go out and purchase it. And also, who else am I missing? Oh, Draya. I'm excited about her website. I think I'm going to actually go on there and check out some of those swimsuits, see if there's anything skimpy for me.
I think you would look very, very spicy.
I think next episode we all should be in swimsuits. All of the mint line, all of her mint swimsuits. What is it, mint condition? No.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but okay, yeah, maybe. You guys
we would get ratings. If you guys at home think that we should wear some suits next episode, rate us, let us know, give us all 5s.
If we get 3 people to say yes, then I'll do it.
Hey, I'll do it. I'll do it. If we get 3 people.
3 comments.
I kind of have one picked out already.
You just need
it
one vote.
It just has one. It's a one piece.
Ooh,
so we'll see.
Sexy.
Let's bust that out. What's your predictions?
My prediction that I think Brooke. You know how last season some of the girls were finding out way later that their men had slept with each other and all that. I feel like Brooke is going to somebody's going to find out that Brooke has slept with one of their men.
Oh,
I can see that. That would be great. That would be really good.
Now, I don't have a prediction yet, but Jahminah, quickly, where can we find you on Twitter?
Twitter at Jahminah, HJHMINAH.
And Madi, where can we play with your Twitter?
You can play with my Twitter day and night at spicy_Madi. That's SPICY_MARI.
Wow. And you can find all the love at my Twitter. It's Lauren's Love. Guys, thanks so much for joining us today on the first episode of season 2 AfterBuzz show for Basketball Wives. We had a good time, and we hope to see you next week. Come back, please. Come on back.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later!